Welcome to the North Carolina Association of Volunteer Administrations Let's Get Certified, an introduction to the CAVNC certification. Today's workshop objective is to introduce you to NCAVA and the CAVNC designation. Also, we want to explain what the CAVNC certification recertification application process is and its requirements to interested and potential applicants. We also want to encourage and assist volunteer administrators to pursue CAVNC certification. NCAVA stands for North Carolina Association of Volunteer Administration. A nonprofit organization, NCAVA is North Carolina's only statewide professional association for all volunteer managers. NCAVA has several affiliate organizations across the state that provide education and professional growth opportunities through ongoing workshops and training courses. Through our affiliates like MAVA, PRAVA, and LOSAVA. Each May, NCAVA hosts an annual statewide conference. Our members come from all walks of life, but all share a similar passion and dedication to the field of volunteer management. Our members work in a variety of organizations, including nonprofit, local and state government, for-profit, and everyone else in between. We are always looking for great volunteers to serve on our board. If you're interested in a leadership or volunteer opportunity within CAVA, visit our website for more information at www.ncava.net. CAVNC stands for Certified Administrator of Volunteers in North Carolina. This is a professional designation administered by NCAVA that demonstrates to employers and peers that our designees have achieved a high standard of excellence in the field of volunteer administration. The goals of this program are to raise the standards, increase the knowledge, and improve the performance of volunteer administrators in North Carolina. The program provides a means to document competency and signifies excellence in the practice of managing volunteer programs. This is the only statewide designation of its kind. And only a small percent of volunteer administrators in North Carolina have gone above and beyond to earn this prestigious designation. Only about 50 individuals in North Carolina have the CAVNC designation. With this designation, you will earn the right to have CAVNC after your name on your emails. You'll also receive a beautiful certificate to frame and a special name tag to wear. You will also receive public recognition at NCAVA's state conference in May. Why pursue certification? It gives you credibility. The CAVNC is a statewide professional designation for volunteer administrators. It improves your career opportunities and advancement. It demonstrates a high level of commitment to the field of volunteer administration. It strengthens and elevates our profession's image locally and across the state. It demonstrates your experience and that you implement the best practices as well as adhere to the highest ethical standards in the field of volunteer administration. It increases or validates your skills and knowledge. It increases your confidence with your core competencies and offers recognition from colleagues that you've taken the extra step in your professional career. It supports continued professional development and offers great networking opportunities. Certification requirements. Please submit an application for CAVNC certification. This includes a professional portfolio to be reviewed by the established due dates. You must currently hold NCAVA individual membership and have at least 2 years of experience as a manager of volunteers or volunteer programs. Another requirement is a bachelor's degree. or 1 year of experience in the field for each year of college lacking. We also require 3 professional references: 1 year in a leadership role in NCAVA, a local affiliate of NCAVA, or a community agency. Certification requirements also include completion of at least 24 hours of continuing education within the last 3 years, of which 8 hours must be endorsed by NCAVA. The submission of a professional development portfolio and payment of the $30 certification fee. When it comes to competencies, the CAVNC wants to ensure that the training experience of a certified volunteer administrator is well-rounded. So applicants are required to complete at least 2 training hours related to each of the following 4 competency areas: professionalism, leadership and accountability, program development, and innovation. When it comes to NCAVA endorsed training, at least 8 of your 24 continuing education hours must be recognized or endorsed by NCAVA. Examples of NCAVA endorsed training include workshops offered at NCAVA's annual statewide conference, endorsed workshops offered by NCAVA affiliates. For example, this workshop, this video, counts as an NCAVA endorsed continuing education program. Also, workshops and seminars offered through the Association of Leaders in Volunteer Engagement, also known as ALIVE, and endorsed courses offered by North Carolina community colleges. Another example includes the Basics in Volunteer Management online course offered through Southeastern Community College. This course establishes a foundation in volunteer management from recruitment to retirement. It also gives enrollees the opportunity to complete their philosophy of volunteer administration, one of the requirements for CAVNC designation. Please check the NCAVA website for workshops and other opportunities at www.ncava.net/upcoming-workshops. Other training sources for your certification requirements include up to 16 hours of continuing education from Duke Certificate Program in Nonprofit Management, Hospice for the Carolinas Volunteer Track, webinars at volunteermatch.com, Points of Light Foundation, the Governor's One-on-One Program, and participation in professional conferences that are relevant to volunteer administration. Also, college classes taken as part of a degree program are considered on a case-by-case basis. Please seek prior approval from NCAVA to count these towards your certification requirements. If you're not sure if a non-NCAVA endorsed webinar or workshop meets the requirements, please email ncavalearn@gmail.com with your questions regarding certification, continuing education hours, professional development, and anything else you may have a question about. For candidates seeking recertification, the requirements include submission of an application for CAVNC recertification every 3 years, maintain continuous membership in NCAVA, show proof of achieving a minimum of 10 continuing education hours of professional development training during the past 3 years. This includes certificates of attendance for seminars and workshops that you've attended, and/or certificates of instruction for seminars, workshops taught. A minimum of 4 continuing education hours must be earned by attending, participating in, and/or teaching classes, seminars, and workshops endorsed by NCAVA. And up to 6 hours may be credited for seminars, workshops, or trainings taught by the applicant. Lastly, you'll want to remember to include a recertification fee payment of $20. Applicants seeking initial certification will need to make sure that all their continuing education hours have taken place within the past 3 years. Now, it is possible to obtain all your 24 continuing education hours in 1 year If you take SCC's online volunteer management course and attend lots of conferences and workshops offered by NCAVA and its affiliates. You'll need to make sure that you meet NCAVA membership, bachelor degree, and 2 years management experience and 1 year of leadership requirements. NCAVA offers quarterly deadlines for its applicants. If you'd like an answer by January 15th, please complete the application and payment received by December 31st. For an answer by April 15th, complete the application and payment received by March 31st. For an answer by July 15th, complete the application and payment received by June 30th. And for an answer by October 15th, complete the application and payment received by September 30th. Initial certification is good for 3 years. If you're seeking recertification, you'll need to make sure that your 10 continuing education hours have taken place within the past 3 years. We also offer quarterly deadlines for applicants. So for an answer by January 15th, complete the application and payment received by December 31st. For an answer by April 15th, complete the application and payment received by March 31st. For an answer by July 15th, complete the application and payment received by June 30th. And for an answer by October 15th, please complete the application and payment received by September 30th. Recertification is good for 3 years. We have some tips to help you through the process. Tip number 1, start now. Don't wait until the week before the deadline to begin your application. Go ahead and download the application now from NCAVA's website at www.ncava.net/certification. Go ahead and start to fill out the application and compile the necessary certificates of attendance. Start creating your portfolio while you work on obtaining your continuing education hours. And start writing your case study replies. Tip number 2, attend trainings. Consider taking the intensive certificate workshop in January to earn up to 4 to 5 hours of continuing education credit. Consider NCAVA's annual statewide conference in May, which offers multiple hours that will count towards certification. Consider attending AVA regional conferences sponsored by NCAVA's different affiliates across the state. And consider attending virtual meetings or take webinars and keep track using the non-NCAVA endorsed workshop certificate of attendance located on NCAVA's website at www.ncava.net/certification. And tip number 3, keep track of those hours. When you attend a continuing education training, you'll complete an NCAVA evaluation form. And in return, you'll receive a certificate of attendance. Make sure that you answer all the reflection questions on that certificate of attendance and file it away. You'll want to make sure that you keep all your certificates, your notes, and class materials in a folder or notebook until you're ready to begin the application process. If you take the Basics of Volunteerism class through SCC, please keep the class completion certificate and the philosophy of volunteerism that you wrote for the course, as this class will give you up to 12 hours of continuing education credit, and it will help you complete one section of your portfolio. For more information about the certification and recertification process, please visit NCAVA's website at www.ncava.net.